Okay, maybe we shouldn't touch the glass. You guys ever play the game Mother 3? If you haven't, it's a really good game. You should give it a shot. Anyway, here comes a chimera that's going to chase us down, and if he touches us, we immediately die. On top of that, lights are going to start flickering out. Now, the first time I played this game, I managed to get through the entire thing without realizing that there was a run button, and this section was absolutely brutal because of that. Yeah, it was one of the more embarrassing moments in my gaming career, so to speak. But I managed it. Alright. Got the blender there. If I remember right, there is actually something particular about that weapon, but we gotta take a different opportunity to look at it. This guy's catching up on us, but we made it. Yeah, when I didn't realize there was a run button, I died on that section many, many times. If he catches you, though, it just sends you back to the start, so it's no big deal if it happens. We seem to be cornered now, though. Fortunately, Humphrey's gluttony saves the day, and he is crushed by a giant hot dog. A hot dog that we're going to put in our inventory, by the way. Alright, good stuff there. Let's take a look at that blender that we just got. Now, the blender, it works like the frying pan, but instead of increasing the amount of HP restored, it increases the amount of juice restored. Honestly, not as useful as it sounds, because as you can see, our juice doesn't go quite as high as our HP, so we don't really need a boost to those items as much. In fact, the watermelon smooths we get right now that restore 80 juice, those are honestly fine enough. We'll do just fine with those. Well, Marina does a lot of things. At the very least, she's enthusiastic about her work. Yeah, we've been feeling that way the whole way. I'm sure this experiment came out immaculately. How bad could it be? Again, she seems a bit lingually challenged. She at least seems nice. Aw, sweetheart, you're mean. She didn't ask to be made. Marina is to the point and more pragmatic than Molly. She definitely wants that money. Well, that's 2 down. Looks like we got 1 more to go, though. I'm sure this one will also go great. Yeah, it's nothing but overwhelming competence we've seen so far from the slime girls. Actually gonna want to heal up a little bit here. Have Hero use snack time. Put his skills to use. Yeah, what the heck, top us off. Again, I have a bad habit of just reserving my juice for not much reason. As you can see, we bump into Mari very frequently, so we can easily restore ourselves at many different occasions. And what do we got here? Looks like we got a enemy on the waterway. These are snot bubbles, and these guys are annoying. Not hard, just annoying. They don't attack at all, but, well, you'll see. Let's just do our best to take them out at the same time. Nothing Hero can really do. We're just gonna pass to him so he can dunk on both of them at once. Alright, let's see how Hackaway distributes itself. And it just took out the one. Well, we're gonna get to see what happens this turn. And pop, snot goes everywhere, we all take damage. Needless to say, if everyone's low on HP, that can be pretty problematic. And at the end of each turn, they expand, increasing their attack, so when they blow up, they do even more damage now. So I'm actually going to want to have Kel throw a healing item at everyone to top us off. I don't think it'll do quite enough damage to kill us, but better safe than sorry, right? Where are my healing items? We'll just go with the fries, that should be enough. Power of the frying pan, 60 HP becomes 90 HP, good stuff. Alright, I think that should take it out. Oh no, yes. Alright, not too bad. Alright, learned a bunch of new skills there. Yeesh, just tons of skills. Alright, we got quite a bit to check out here. Let's see, Aubrey learned Last Resort. And that does damage based on her maximum HP, but turns her into toast. I can't imagine why you would ever want to sideline your best attacker, regardless of how good the attack is. Omori learned Exploit, which deals extra damage if the foe has an emotion. Sounds good, but it costs the same as Hackaway, and Hackaway does more damage in basically any situation. I think this skill needs to be retuned in a patch, because it does way less damage than Hackaway. Let's see, Kel, what did he get? Got Tickle. I actually have never experimented with that, but that doesn't sound too bad. That could actually be put to some pretty good use with Aubrey and Omori, so you know what? I'm going to throw that on. I can actually think of a fight coming up in the near future where that would be very handy. And I believe it was Dazzle. Reduces all foes' attacks and makes them happy. If you're doing strategies based around making yourself sad, which I wouldn't recommend, but maybe. Definitely the attack debuff is useful, especially smile on everything. However, there aren't many boss fights that come in pair or come in groups, so not too many situations where you really want multi-targeting attack debuffs. Oh, whoa. Yeah, that was just one Humphrey of many, anyway. Haha! Oh, that's what I call puzzle solving. Let's do it. Got some more gelatin here, and another picnic to be had. Alright, what do you got to say for us this time, Mari? Yeah, I've actually been curious about that. Oh. Oh. I think I'm gonna be sick. Okay, oof. What kind of fruit? Yeah, that's a good question. I've always just had the Jello brand gelatin that you just pour powder into a bunch of water and then put it in the fridge. Yeah, no sense in getting too caught up on it. Maybe someday we'll understand the mysteries of gelatin. I'm going to assume it's either apple or cherry in that thing, since it's red. Can we talk to this guy from here? Yes, we can. Haha. Well, I'm glad he's eager. What do you guys got to say? Ah, so these are the elite Humphreys. Not sure how that compares to regular Humphrey. I didn't see too many Humphreys in Marina's lair. Yeah, never let that kind of thing stop you. Ah. Oh, you know, those various smashable polyps were probably experiments. Never really thought about that. I can be very absent-minded sometimes, sadly. Anyways, let's just pop that out, open up the gate. Truthfully, I was just coming up here to explore, and this is the third playthrough, or well, actually the fourth playthrough in a row, where I actually forgot you have to go that way first. I want to avoid the snot bubbles because I hate them. Haha, this guy gets it. Yeah, we're a bit of a big target here, but I think we can get around those snot bubbles fine enough. Alright, we need Omori. Let's just cut this down. And what do we got here? Cheeseburger! This isn't quite the paradise for it, though. Alright, what's behind this door? If you guess stuff necessary to progress, why, you'd be correct. But first, a cutscene. Looks like Medusa dabbles in a lot of different fields here. Basil? Is that the plant's name? Wonder what kind of plant basil is. Yeah, you're right, Aubrey. Can't really recall either. I'm sure it's not important. What do you got to say, Book Humphrey? I totally get what that means. Here we got a new variety of bunny enemies. Don't you just love seeing these things? Anyways, these are slime bunnies. Just hit them with our best shots here. Yeah, sadly, the enemies inside Humphrey, they don't really increase too much in terms of threat, so we really can just throw out our best skills here and expect that to carry us through most of the fights. Don't worry, though, we have some pretty interesting boss fights at the end of this one. But yeah, that's pretty much why I don't like the snot bubbles, is that they're pretty much the only threatening thing here, and they're not even in a remotely interesting way. They just explode and deal a ton of damage, so you have to spend time healing that off. Yep, missed the aim there, but that's okay. I do kind of wish you could just control that manually. It seems kind of arbitrary that it just, you know, oscillates between the different options. Yep, well, got a slime bunny to kite past here. I failed completely at that whole kite pass thing, but that's okay. You got some dynamite. I believe after a point the slime bunnies come out of those slime puddles, but I've never really watched too closely. Huh, one of those was sad, and it turns out these things don't have much juice. I guess that's mildly interesting. Another life jam. Always finding life jam. And a globe. This is a weapon for Kel, and it's a bit of a unique one. As you can see, it makes his accuracy absolutely insane, way more than he'd ever need, but doesn't really provide any other benefit aside from that, and quite frankly, Kel is not a character who really goes into low accuracy. So I'm not really sure why he has a weapon like that. I guess it's just as a joke. I don't really pace when I'm mad, I just pace when I'm lost in thought. It would drive my stepmom nuts. Bunny. You are an artiste, Humphrey. That slime bunny actually has a snot bubble with that. That's the first time I've seen that. Didn't realize they could have those. Anyway, with that all taken care of, just send some more Humphreys out of the way. And that's what we needed to do here, is set those guys free. Okay. Maybe I was wrong about more slime bunnies coming out of there. It's entirely possible that last time I played I was just being forgetful and missed one and thought it respawned. Succumb to peer pressure, Humphrey. What about you, Humphrey? Do you want to go? Well, if you don't want to do it, we can just find another Humphrey. Maybe we can't. You know what, just go do it, Humphrey. Well, I think he's gonna beat us there. And yeah, he did. If only we were faster. What do we got here? Haha, another water mimic. But that time I kind of expected that it was gonna be one. Man. One of these days I will get over stuttering. Yeah, you know what, I'm not gonna bother cutting that, we're just gonna run. I'm at very low HP here, and I don't feel like wasting time healing it. We're just gonna grab some gelatin on the way back. Unfortunately, we can quickly dock right here. Right here. Boy, I made myself look silly there. Let's get some of that gelatin. You know, gelatin. It is what it is. Alright, feeling like new. And all the Humphreys are together. We made it. Not too bad, not too bad. And melon smoothie, very nice. Can never have enough of those. In fact, the next store we finally get to will sell them, and I'll definitely pick up a bunch of those, since we'll probably need some in the future. Whoa! Seems that we've hit where the food goes. And the food hit us. Only the finest quality Google image search go into Humphrey's belly. Oh, getting hit again. I don't think you can do anything with those Humphreys up there. Huh, it's falling kind of slowly here. It's like a big ol' sprout mole. Come on, you can do it. Fall a little faster. Hello? Big Molio. Huh, I wonder what kind of great fortune he just blessed us with. Well, on this playthrough, we don't get to see that, but I will include a little bonus clip of it in the alternate playthrough when we get there. He also turns up in the Otherworld Sprout Mole colony if you find him here. Now, what do we got here? Looks like some kind of game with the Humphreys. Let's look at the sign and see what it says. It's game! Alright, it's just a simple match 3 thing. You just gotta throw things at the Humphreys, sorry. I was thinking of Silent Hill 4 there. And just turn them into the same thing. Let's see if we can make all these guys blue. Okay, got 2 blue guys. I'm not sure if they can all be made into the same thing or not. I've had it happen where they just would not. They just refuse to turn into the same thing. Also, that left one's kind of creepy. There we go. That was easy enough. And I don't believe the prize changes depending on what you turn them into. Our prize for that one is an onion ring. Let's just take a look at that. What does that do? I genuinely kind of forgot. Heart and juice plus 20, basically an upgraded veggie kid. I didn't really care about the veggie kid, so obviously I don't care about that. We're pretty good on charms, really. As you can see, Kel still has Hector Jr. from all the way at the start of the game. Hector Jr. is just that good. It's basically a universal remote light when a fight starts. There we go. That was quick. I usually spend a bit more time on this because like the first one I get just is a bad one. None of the other Humphreys want to turn into it. I think I see somebody familiar over there. Hey, another pizza. Could always use more of those. And believe me, on the alternate playthrough, we will actually want those pizzas. Oh, I wonder what it would be like to play Cards Against Yourself. That wasn't a game of solitaire anyway. Yeah, air conditioning is pretty cool to read about. That guy over there's got an interesting book about air conditioning. You should talk to him. You know what would help you keep that physique also? Air conditioning. It'd help you relax. Yeah, it is pretty cool. Hey, it's Snaily! I love that guy. Snaily? Snaily, no! Aww. That guy just can't catch a break. Oh well. Let's get on our way. Now here we've got a high-speed waterway. And we got varying paths to take here, but don't let this trick you. We're actually going to end up taking all these paths. We'll just go this way first, because we get an accessory. You've probably noticed, but I use the term charm and accessory interchangeably. Just grab that, and we get an appendix. What does the appendix do? Well, the appendix doesn't do anything. How appropriate. Hey, Humphrey. Now, it looks like we've got another chasm to cross here. Yeah, you do that, Humphrey. Alright, let's make another bridge. And, as it just so happens, we just knocked a Humphrey down here. Haha. I'm glad we get along so swimmingly, Humphrey. Too bad I can't record that in the joke book. But yeah, we do have to take all of these paths because they all have Humphreys on them. Well, save for one, but it has something else we want to get on it. So yeah, we'll be taking all these paths. Take the alternate one on this route. Okay, let's just go this way and get a few more Humphreys. I'll talk to the rest of them once we've got them all down. And you probably saw over there we got a black space key. But once again, it is not one that we need. Still, for completionist's sake, and because we'll need them on the alternate playthrough, and I don't want to show getting all the ones that I missed again, we'll just collect it now. Alright, let's go for another ride. Yeah, I will say this isn't the most exciting puzzle in the game. It is a little tedious. But there are definitely worse examples of this kind of puzzle I've seen. At the very least, there's only 4 paths you can take, so it doesn't take too long. I'm gonna go this way first, because it gets us the black space key. Oh, hero, you're just such a lightweight. But for our efforts there, we get the U key. But like I said, it's not a key that we need. At least not with the way we're spelling the word welcome. Okay, now let's go down the last path. As soon as we get there. It's okay, it gets much faster at this point. And as far as a rapid waterway, it's not quite as tedious as the one as Final Fantasy VI, but it is considerably less visually interesting. Alright, let's get the last of the Humphreys. And let's talk to them all, see what hilarious comments they have to make, and make us a bridge. Oh, you know us so well, Humphrey. Although our agenda isn't so ambiguous, we're just trying to get to the end. Good heavens, just look at the time. Humphrey Bridges, you are by far my favorite Humphrey so far. Oh man, a Humphrey elevator? Now that sounds like an idea. As a matter of fact, if I recall, there is in fact a Humphrey elevator back in the central area. We'll have to visit that once we have the key card. Is that our goal? Well, you shall see, my friends. Well, that is pretty wise. But we've completed the next bridge. It is also the final bridge we need to make. This is quite the area. Took a while to get through here. But with that, we've made it to the end. Got a few more Humphreys we can talk to. Yeah. Definitely doesn't help that the majority of our characters don't even wear shoes. This guy feels so squelchy. Ugh. What do these books say? Well, nothing much we can do anything with. Yeah, I wish I could spend my days just making bridges with fellow Humphreys. Got some confetti. I'll never say no to more of that. Though it is kind of pointless, considering we can just buy it from the ghost party now. And not all of the elite Humphreys are quite as diligent as the others. Although, given that they're all just Humphrey, I'm not really sure how that reflects on the group as a whole. Can they even be considered a group? Man, this is hard to wrap my brain around. I was getting sidetracked here. We've got Sweetheart and Medusa, the final slime girl. Yeah, Sweetheart, be careful. It's delicate work. Looks like it's coming together now, though. Did it fail? Giant explosion. Does that mean it worked? Wow, that is quite the clone there. You know, I wouldn't say I'm an expert, but I dare say this one... Yeah, this one seems to have come out better than Sweetheart. Certainly, Sweetheart can't fly. And this one's just radiating power. I wouldn't just say this is the perfect version of Sweetheart, it's almost better than perfect. She isn't even being annoying. But Sweetheart does not approve. And Sweetheart is so narcissistic that she cannot stand the idea of something more perfect than her. How rude. I agree, Medusa. And with that, Medusa storms off before Sweetheart gets a chance to. Well, at the very least, she didn't demand payment, so I guess that works out. But hey, got a key card here. You know, we've seen these Sweetheart experiments, but it doesn't seem like we can actually do anything with them. Wonder if we'll get a chance to interact with them later. Well, something to consider for another time. But hey, we got the key card, and looks like there is something going on deep within Humphrey. Well, now that we've got the key card, we can go check it out. Yeah, I see no reason to delay. Alright, what do we got deep within the bowels of Humphrey? Actually, I hope we're not going into the bowels. Well, we've got some more gelatin, which we'll want to eat, and we've got a save basket, and nothing else around, so you know what I sense coming on? I sense a boss arena. So, this is where I'll be formally ending this video. Let's see, just want to make sure I don't save over the wrong file. Got some files going for my alternate playthrough down here, and when we come back, well, we'll see what just awaits us at the end of Humphrey. Will it be another encounter with Sweetheart, or someone else? We shall see. Until then, hope you guys have a nice day. Hope to see you again in the next video. Goodbye.